team, all-time Packers team, the best NFC team all time. So I was like, let me look at some of these guys I played with. We sit on the show, we mentioned some people. There's a lot of Gold Jackets I played with. So I thought it would be interesting. Who would be the starting offense of players that I played with, starting defense, etc.? We'll start with offense today. Excited about this list. Here we go. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Now we're doing this individual, or we just going to put it up like this and I just talk about them?
Yeah, we can put it up on the back wall.
Okay.
I'll reveal it when you say so.
All right, cool. You said what?
I'll reveal it when you say so.
Oh, okay, I got you. You got individual players too?
Oh, no. I'm going to put the back wall up when you're ready.
Oh,
because we got the one shot on you right now.
Let's get this thing going. Let's put the back wall up now. And I'll just explain how I got to what I got to. Now, wide receiver, it was easy. I had to put myself in there, duh. But number 2, and this is two things.
It is with a Seattle uniform. That's interesting.
It is, but you got the Jets up there at the very top.
Yeah.
So I'm not mad. It is what it is.
I'm just wondering where you made your mark. Do you think it was the Cleveland Browns, the Jets? Yeah, it was the Jets.
Back-to-back AFC Championship games.
Yeah.
It's
Come
easy.
on, huh?
It's 100% easy. All right, here we go. Braylon, boom. Me and him may not have seen eye to eye. He was from one D city, I was from the other. We always argued about what the D city was. First of all, it's Detroit. There is no such thing as another D city. It's Detroit. The D is Detroit. It ain't Dallas. But with that being said, Michael Crabtree, you can't negate the hands. The man has some amazing hands. Saw he did in college at Texas A&M. 2 Biletnikovs. So 2 is better than 1. So he got me there. I'll take Michael Crabtree. Other side, Santonio Holmes, my teammate with the Jets, Super Bowl MVP, one of the most underrated Super Bowls ever. The Cardinals and the Steelers. Mm-hmm. He was MVP of that. That drive. I actually hosted him at Michigan, and obviously he chose to go to the other school. So I think that's the trio. This is the only position that there's no yellow jackets or there's no elite. Like we were good, but no gold jackets.
Was there anybody in there who's the runner-up that you had, or was this a slam dunk? No pun intended.
So I got runner-up too.
Okay.
Also, too, I just like the trio. I think Crabtree is a 6'1" receiver. He does some things in slot on the outside as well. Santonio, speedier guy, clutch guy, if you will. Myself, it's a good trio. Sidney Rice would have been runner-up. Golden Tate would have been runner-up. I debated on Golden Tate. I'm not putting Golden above Crabtree or Santonio Holmes. So Golden would have been waiting in the wings. Antonio Bryant was another one. Another Biletnikov winner out of Pitt. Yeah. He was a beast. We had the same agent saying he's a funny dude too. So those were the runner-ups at the wide receiver position. But this is the trio that we got.
Yeah, I like it because you get the big body receiver in you, and which would have been the last name you just mentioned, by the way. Crabtree, a little bit smaller, but runs the
makes big plays too.
Makes big plays. Yeah. And you're right. I think Golden Tate with Detroit was better than he was in Seattle.
Agreed.
And then Santonio Holmes with the speed aspect of it. So I like how you covered all parts of it, and then you gave us the runners-up, the guys you thought about throwing in there, which makes us all realize, you know what, those 3 are obvious then.
Yeah,
so it's
100%, man, 100%. I think Golden Tate was better in Detroit because Percy Harvin tuned him up in Seattle, so he had to fix his attitude.
Okay.
He had to fix his attitude.
That's good. It helped to have the guy throwing it to him, too.
100. This is true. All right, tight end.
Yeah.
Vernon Davis.
Love it.
Look no further. 4-3 tight end, came out of Maryland. You remember the infamous Mike Singletary, the practice deal. Or, if you don't remember that, you remember him crying after he caught that catch to catch the touchdown against the Saints. I was in that game. I was like, I know you're not crying. But he was a monster. He was a beast. And I believe if Vernon would have got to a different team, different quarterback, different system, Vernon could be, different conversation about Hall of Fame, et cetera.
Yeah, I think he was really underrated at the time.
Underused,
I think
too.
He was a guy who created all kinds of matchup problems because of his speed at his side and great hands.
4'3" at, get this, 6'3.5", 248. 4'3". Insane. Runner-up at that position probably would have been Keller Winslow Jr., who I played with the Cleveland Browns. He would have been amazing if he didn't injure his knee. Vernon wins that, knocks it out.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, 100%. Here we go. Let's get to the offensive lineman, which I know a lot of people aren't excited about. Well, yeah, you are because you're Lions, and it is the best unit it used to be. Left tackle, Not even hard at all.
Yeah.
Not even hard at all. You're talking about a guy that made the Pro Bowl every single year he was in, which was 13 years in a row, never made a playoff game, but didn't give up sacks.
Yeah.
Like Joe Thomas had great footwork. He's an undersized left tackle. Like he's only going about 281. Now, he had to fight to be 290, 295, et cetera. So
Don't even recognize him today. He's so thin.
100%. He's a tight end now.
Yeah.
And he can play the tight end spot. Now, for a honorable mention, here's one. Russell Okung,
Oh, wow.
Seattle Seahawks. Got a lot of money. Oklahoma State. Won a Super Bowl. He's a damn good player. And also, DeBrickashaw Ferguson.
Oh, good one. Yeah, from the Jets. Okay.
DeBrickashaw Ferguson. Those are two really good runner-up to give me a spot. There is no runner-up at the left guard spot. This man should be in Canton. 2 Super Bowl championships. He was just a monster in a physical presence. I literally watched him lift guys up laughing. Like, he's an old school guy. And that's Alan Faneca. You probably know him with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yes.
Alan Faneca, left guard, no runner-up. Nick Mango.
He was a beast, huh? Faneca was an
What?
absolute beast.
Like, he was a monster. He was legit monster. Like, if I was on the opposite side, I'd been scared of him. Didn't talk a lot. Big dude, hit neck like this. What's up, Braylon? What's going on? Hey, catch the ball, 17. No problem. You got it. Hey, you know what? You got it. Absolutely. I'm sorry. He's one of those dudes, like, you drop a pass, you like, shoot, I got to see Allen in the huddle. Like, Braylon, stay in. No. I'm coming to the sideline. I will see Allen after the play.
Catch the ball.
Catch the ball, 17.
No problem. Absolutely.
Snot nose.
Well, you already know. He got the handlebar mustache like Hogan in the 80s. It was, he still got it. Still rocking it right there with the Cardinals, man.
That is so funny.
Fan's an old school player. Old school. Center was interesting. I had some good centers. You know, Max Unger. Max Unger was really good with the Saints as well as the Seattle Seahawks. Jonathan Goodwin, University of Michigan, my guy. Alex Mack is the runner-up. Alex Mack,
Cal, right?
6-time, look at you, 6-time Pro Bowler. Got to the dance with the Falcons in the 28-3 game, but he just was a monster everywhere he was. And 3 Pro Bowls with different teams. He made 7 in total, but he made it with 3 different teams.
That's impressive.
Yeah, 100%. But Nick Mango, like he was him. Nick Mango, 7 Pro Bowls in a row, All Pro 3 times. I want to say he was just a consummate. Like, he was a consummate on a great offensive line. He was the guy. Yeah, he went to that other school.
I was just gonna say, it's tough for you to say that, but he went to the other school. But
I respect.
I give you credit.
I respect
you
it.
did it with Santonio Holmes. You've done it with Nick Mangold. Mangold was he was one of those leaders, wasn't he? Yeah.
He was. He absolutely was. He loved his what is it? McCallum. Like, he's a McCallum guy.
Oh,
he had
likes that
McCallum
further.
nights and sticks, and it was. I got invited once. I didn't get invited back.
Why?
Too many Michigan jokes. too many Michigan jokes. But Nick Mango was a monster. His sister, monster shot player.
I know. She is big
And
girl rolling.
no disrespect.
Yeah.
Bigger and swoller than Nick Mango, especially now.
She was.
The Knicks
she
retired.
was big,
100%. She threw a shot put out of Ohio State as well. Played Team USA, go USA.
Yeah, she was something. Yeah.
Right guard is sneaky. Mike Iupati for the 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. He started at left guard.
Okay.
And then he started at right guard, moved to left guard. But Mike, another 5-time Pro Bowler. Mike Iupati was a beast. Super nice guy, and he loved the kava as they drink out
Love the
there.
what?
The Samoan, the kava.
Oh, the cop. Okay.
Kava, like, it's kind of like drinking alcohol, but then the problem is, like, well, not the problem, but then the thing is it goes away, like, after 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like smoking, if you will.
Yeah.
But
He's a small school guy, right? He's Idaho.
100%. He's Idaho.
Yeah.
Look at you doing your research. Mike Iupati. You guys should know the right tackle.
I love Damian.
You
Woody
should.
when he
You
was
know
here.
the right tackle.
He's a good dude.
Spent some time in Detroit
Yeah.
after winning Super Bowls with the Patriots. A lot of people here in Detroit didn't like that, but hell of a player. I called him on the tail end of his career, but I remember what he was when he played for the Patriots, and I remember what he was when he was healthy when he first got to Detroit. Definitely the right tackle. You talking about a leader. Same thing you see on those 4 letters is the same how he was as a player. Like, he is a guy that's going to get the best out of you. He is not accepting BS. He may not practice much, but he knows how to get.
He's a down-to-earth guy too.
He
From
is.
what I remember
Yeah.
in covering him
100%.
with Detroit. Yeah.
Super cool guy. So now we got the wide receivers. We have the offensive line. Let's dive into the quarterback position. Now, you know
This is interesting.
that I did not play with a lot of quarterbacks. The Cleveland quarterbacks, you got Derek Anderson, No. I love Brady Quinn. He'll be on the show next Monday. No. Trent Dilfer, Rob Johnson, Bruce Gradkowski, who's on the Detroit Lions staff. No, and no again. Get to the Jets. I love Mark. I love Sanchez. That's my guy. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So here's an interesting runner-up. Russell Wilson is the guy. You look at the line, the body of work. 1 Super Bowl, should be 2 if somebody knew how to run the ball. We'll get to that later because he's on this list as well. Mark Brunell was my runner-up.
Really? Okay.
Because even though I didn't play
he's on the Lions staff. Yeah.
He's on the Lions staff. He threw my last touchdown when I played for the New York Jets, 52-yard touchdown from Mark Brunell. Him with the Jaguars? If Russell didn't have a Super Bowl win and 2 appearances, I would have put Mark Brunell on here, 100%. Alex Smith would have been third.
What I was just going to say, Alex Smith is a pretty damn good player.
He won better than Mark Brunell in Mark Brunell's prime.
Yeah. Catching it from a lefty and a righty, how different is that?
Velocity is different. Like it takes a second to get used to. Lucky that touchdown was a go route, so the ball's up in the air. It's not a problem. But if it had been a shorter pass, it's just because it's where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm catching the pass, say a right-handed quarterback throwing to the right sideline, I can catch it right here. That velocity on a left-hand ball, it comes more like this.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's interesting. But Russell Wilson, you saw what he did when things were right with him. I think he's the quarterback for this list.
Yeah, not surprising at all, and rightfully so. Yeah, I get it.
This was the hardest position, period.
The running back?
The running back position. 100 BC. If you can't watch, Marshawn Lynch is the guy that's on there. If you do see it, it was tough. I went with beast mode. I'll tell you why after I tell you the runner-up. Runner-up, LaDainian Tomlinson. Now, I know a lot of guys out there be like, how the hell did you choose Marshawn over LaDainian? I'll get to that. LaDainian was 2. I want to say Jamal Lewis was 3 for me. Frank Gore was 4.
Wow.
And Thomas Jones was 5.
Wow. Now you can understand why this was so hard of a choice. Yeah.
Marshawn, look, at the end of the day, it's about championships. It's about knowing I can count on the guy. It's about everything. He did it all. And Marshawn was a monster. I love playing with him. He's got the greatest run in the last 25 years because I don't want to get deep into it because obviously that's Earl or Walter or Barry. Yeah. But that run he had, just physical, and it's in the big moments. Everybody I name, where's their big moment? Jamal Lewis did have 2,000 yards. But where's their big moment? Where's their playoff moment? I told you about LT. I told you my thoughts on him in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That wasn't Marshawn. When you need it. You need it on Monday Night Football? Check. You need it on Thursday Night Football? Check. You need it in the Super Bowl? Check. If they give Marshawn the ball, they have 2 rings.
Correct.
They have 2 rings. Marshawn Lynch, he's the guy. And I saw it. Like, Marshawn was Marshawn when I played with Seattle.
Yeah, you're talking about, you're not necessarily looking strictly at production. You're
not at all. Not just numbers.
There's a combination of everything, and it's who you played with. Like, if people looked at this and said, who's the most talented, you'd probably say LaDainian Tomlinson.
Well, it's not even close.
Yeah.
It's LaDainian.
But that doesn't mean that he was the best when you played with him in those types of criteria that you laid out. So I love the explanation of why Marshawn Lynch.
He's beast mode, man. How could you not have beast mode on your squad?
Yeah.
Like, how could you not have beast mode on your squad? Kicker, I'm going with Nick Folk. I know it doesn't really matter to you guys.
It really doesn't matter.
It matters to me. I saw him kick big kicks in the playoffs. I saw him beat the Colts. I saw him beat the Bengals. I saw him beat the Patriots in terms of kicking and being in that space. He played 18 years, and in 18 years, he's 85% field goal kicker.
It's pretty damn good.
Like Stephen Hoskell would have been runner-up. Another Seattle Seahawk. He was 85% over 11 years. Nick Folk was like 84-8 over 18 years. So I went
That's a hell of a run.
It's my kicker, man. It's my guy, my Jet guy. And then the head coach, I know a lot of people hear me come on here and talk about the New York Jets all the time. In fact, a lot of you out there are tired of me talking about the Jets. Get over it. I played for them. So why didn't I choose Rex? Pete's been to 3 Super Bowls, and he cost himself one. It should be 2 and 3, or 2 and 1, but he's 1 and 3. Pete understood it. Like, Pete understood his players. He understood the chemistry. He was the identity for the Seattle Seahawks. He understood when to pull back, when to press. It was fun. And you know what that Seattle Seahawk reign was from 2011 to 2016, the Legion of Boom, headed by defensive head coach Pete Carroll. So I got Pete over Rex because he went to the dance and he won the dance.
How surprised are you that he's back at
I'm
his
not,
age?
because the Raiders are in such disarray, or they were. Well, technically, you still are. When you start with the Henry Ruggs situation and then the Gruden situation and firing Basasha when you should have kept him situation, like they are in just a horrible spiral. You got to hire someone that has been there, done it, that can clean your culture up. He's not the guy that they're going with for the next 10 years.
No.
He's the guy that they need to add some professionalism for the next 3 seasons, and then they'll figure out who their guy is. So it makes sense in that regard. Yeah,
it does, especially when this is an organization that hired Josh McDaniels. I mean, it just doesn't. He just doesn't work. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah. Now, if their president of operations would have said what Scott Harris said, I have no problem with it.
Right.
I would have no problem with him saying about the Raiders and where they are. Oh, sure, it makes sense. Yeah, whatever. Not the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, exactly.
Or even the Chargers.
Yeah, teams that have a legitimate chance at getting there.
100%.
Right. That's fascinating. I love the Braylon 11. You're going to get to your best 11 defense next week. Next week sometime.
You threw something out there that I didn't even think about. Just doing the players that I played against. Because that running back is easy if it's players I played against. Sorry, Marshawn, you about to get
don't
bumped.
give it away.
I'm not. I'm just saying, sorry, Marshawn, you're going to get bumped.
Yeah, because we're absolutely going to do that.
I think a Lions edition would be fun too. The different Lions players you played against, man. I think that would be cool.
That would be fun. Who would be the third receiver would be the interesting one.
That you played against?
No. He said do a Lions one. I instantly went to who would be the third receiver. We know who 1 and 2 is.
You're saying Calvin and Herman?
I'm saying yes.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah. All right.
No. I'm old school. Hey,
because if we're gonna do all-time Lions,
he was about to have a conniption if he thought it was Amon-Ra St. Brown. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No. It's Herm. Herm should be in Canton.
I agree.
So no, it's Herm.
I don't disagree with that. I like Amon-Ra St. Brown. Don't take.
But if you're gonna go with them two,
but he's not even close to the other two. So I'm not gonna let's be careful here.
We have some fun here, but that'll
be a lot of fun. We can do the Lions, we can do the division, we can do the best division. We can carry this out.
This team could do some damage.
Hell yeah! I mean, if that were my team, I'd be ordering Super Bowl tickets.
This team would be nice.
I don't know where the weakness is, to be honest with you. I really don't.
The only thing
just throw it up to 1-7.
Crabtree and Santonio, they will have an issue on who's getting passes.
Well, somebody else might have an issue on who's getting passes too.
I didn't care. I was
talking about Vernon Davis.
Oh, nah. I'm just kidding. Vern was actually cool because he's not used to getting the ball.
Yeah.
Because playing the 49ers, they pass him sometimes, but this will work.
Yeah,
I like this.
That's well thought out. I do enjoy a good discussion about the offensive line. So I love your stories about those guys and up front, and I'm glad
That's a damn good offensive line.
I'm glad you took Damian Woody.
2. That offensive line has 3 Hall of Famers on it. Nick could get in 100%. Faneca will probably be one of those. Eric Allen, how Eric Allen just got in this year. He should have been in at DB.
100%.
100%. Like Allen Faneca tried to get in like that.
Yeah, I think, we talked about that a little bit. Eric Allen's such a really good player. There's so many really good guys, really good players who perhaps didn't win, but were really good players and maybe didn't get the notoriety. Maybe they were overshadowed by certain players. I remember just the other night they had something, or it was last night actually, something on Baltimore bullies. So they had it on Ray Lewis. Did you watch that too?
Was that the Netflix about the 2000 Ravens?
Yes,
I saw that.
Okay, and how good they were, and as great as Ray Lewis was, and he was great. There's no question, but he did overshadow, and he and Ed Reed. But overshadowed a lot of the other really good players.
Starks, McAllister.
Yeah, really good players on that team. And I think that's what happens sometimes with certain guys on certain teams where you're kind of like, okay, we know who the focal point is. That's what I love about the Lions, right? It's really hard to pinpoint the focal point. Like, you look at the offense, you look at the defense, which side of the ball is better? Immediately, most people say the offense, don't they?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Right, but if you look at the defense, you've got 2 top 5 safeties. You got, some would argue, a top 10 linebacker. You've got a top 5 defensive end, and when healthy, you've got a top 10 defensive tackle. That's pretty damn good. And I'm not even counting DJ Reed. DJ Reed could be, he's probably on the outskirts of a top 10 cornerback. I would probably more like 12
15,
or
11.
like that. Yeah.
15, 11.
Yeah. So there's something to be said for that. I love the balance that they have in that regard.
Yeah, balance is key, man. Like, Ray Lewis is also one of the biggest personalities in NFL history. Ray Lewis is just a damn good player. I think other players would have got more shine. Like, Luke Kuechly is one of the best linebackers that ever played a game, but because of he wasn't a Ray Lewis personality, Thomas Davis gets some shine. You remember that other players were on that team. Josh Norman. Like, I remember more about Josh Norman than Luke Kuechly because what? His mouth, his players, the antics, the things. So sometimes the antics, they take away from other players.
Yeah. Let's get to the mailbag.
Let's do it.
We do it at this time every single day on the Braylon Edwards Show, Monday through Friday, 2 till 4 here on Woodward Sports. Kool-Aid.
Yes, sir.
Feed us.
Yeah, you know what? It is one of the first ones. I see you in the chat. Ornery U of M dad, he wants to know, Braylon, where'd you get that kicking polo?
Right.
That polo is fire, bro.
I
Hold on,
appreciate
show
it,
the people
man.
this polo, man.
This is special order. This came from Schembeckler Hall, so I don't know what to tell you on that one. I got this one as a former player.
You got to make the team to get that one.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Pretty much. So my apologies. It may be, nah, I'm not even going to lie. Yeah, you got to make the team.
Yeah.
How much swag do you try to get from Michigan compared to maybe your other stops, the Jets, the Browns? Do you have anything in your closet that doesn't have a Michigan, a Jets, a Browns, a Woodward Sports,
Or
a
Lululemon.
Niners, or a Seattle Seahawks logo on it?
I have Lions stuff. Just because I live here and do the show.
You got some pretty
supporting
fire
Lions,
hoodies.
so I don't mind wearing these short stuff because I'm born here. So I like that. I'm representing the city. Other than that, nah, nothing else.